Should we dance? Should we dance? Should we dance? If you know, you know. But it was a good week, you know. First, I want to say Ghana's album, The Last of One. Ooh, that either has to be album of the year or number 2. For me personally, the 2 that's competing is Life is Beautiful from Larry June and 2 Chainz and this Ghana album. The number 3 has to be Can't Rush Greatness. Ooh, Ghana. Nah, he cooked. If you didn't listen to that album, go listen to that album. So, I just want to say, man, this week was a good week. Being honest with you, this week we're in alignment. Like, I realized this yesterday that I was detached from everything. Like, on Sunday, you know, I did my list of outreaches of people that I want to outreach throughout the week. Monday, we did our outreach. Tuesday, we did our outreach. Wednesday, we then did the last 60. So basically what I said to myself, I can't do on one day all 120 people, because it was mentally draining, being honest with you. So on Sundays, I took 60 people. Then on Wednesday, I took 60 people. Then in total, that was 120 people that I outreached to. There were maybe like 5 that said no. But then we still have another 100 and something. I don't know. 115. Yeah, 115. Yeah, I do maths, you know. Maths lit, though, not pure. But we did that and it felt nice. Like, I've never enjoyed outreach the way I enjoyed outreach literally this week. I've never enjoyed, you know, feeling the pain of sending that outreach, people rejecting you. Your mind is telling you that enough is enough and all of these things, but I still yet put in a positive energy and still kept on outreaching, still kept on DMing, still kept on doing the most. That's crazy. Being honest with you, it really made me be like, wow. Like yesterday, I just realized and I was like, wow. I did not think about, like, because usually when I'd outreach, I would outreach and then have the feeling of, you know, yeah, this one will be a client. I know this one will be a client, being too attached towards it. But this week, I just DM'd, knowing within that this is already my client. What more can I stress about? If they decline, they decline. If they decline, move on to the next. If they accept, we help them in where we need to help them. If they want to know more, we tell them more. But I'm not going to be attached towards this. And guess what? I was not attached towards it. I was just literally DMing, having fun, and just doing the most. Yo, what a week, man. This has to be one of my favorite weeks. Being honest with you, this has to be one of my favorite weeks. Everything was just in alignment. Everything was just moving nicely and everything. What a week. What a week. So, this video, I don't think it will be long. I think it might just be 5 to 7 minutes. But the advice that I would like to give for you all is just start moving in alignment, you know. Start detaching yourself away from these goals and start believing within that you've already achieved these goals. I know that I keep on repeating the same thing and you'd be like, okay, Sisho, we get it. But trust me, if you don't believe it within, if you don't believe you can move mountains into the sea, guess what? Your mountain will not be moved and you will just be staying at the same position. Even though you might be doing more action, but you're just going to be staying in the same position. Because that's what happened to me. I was putting in more action, but within, I was not believing it at all. And guess what? That led to just no progress and my mountain just being still. But the moment I now just believed and said to my mountain, yo, be thrown into the sea. It's slowly moving towards the sea. It's slowly moving towards the sea. And eventually it will be thrown into the sea. And guess what? I'm then gonna have whatever I want. Why? Because somewhere in Proverbs it says, your tongue can either bring death or life. And those who love to speak will reap the consequences. So if you love to speak, goodness and saying the world is nice, the world is beautiful, everything is in alignment, everything is beautiful, guess what? You will get that perspective of it. But then if you say the world is unfair, the world is all of these things, and the world just doesn't treat me right, guess what? It's gonna magnify to the Lord, and you will get those all unfairness and all those things. So be sure to watch what you talk, and be sure when you talk it, believe in whatever you're talking, and guess what? You will achieve what you wanna achieve. That was nice. Yo, that was nice. Oh, wow. Yeah, man. Came back from a 5K run. 5Ks now, they're nice, man. Like, today was actually one of the 5Ks that I genuinely enjoyed, you know. My breathing was on point. My strategic movement. Why am I saying that like as if I'm playing a football game? But my strategic movement was just on point. Everything was just up at today's run. So I just want to say thank God, you know. Thank God for everything. Thank God for his blessings. Thank him for his lessons. I just ask for him to keep on blessing me and keep on showing me the right path. So, ladies and gentlemen, the action step that I want you to do this week is just move in alignment. You know, tell yourself that, you know what, I'm tired of being attached to these goals. I'm tired of not achieving these goals. You know what, let me move in alignment and let me pray. This is the action step. I want you to first read Matthew 7 verse 7. I'll read it out for you. It says, ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find, knock on the door and the door shall be open for you. So, ask the Lord, Lord, may I please achieve success? This is an action step that I did, but I'm just giving you an example. Lord, I ask to achieve success. And then, after asking it, you pray about it. You be like, Lord, I ask for you, as you said in Matthew 7:7, ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find, knock on the door and it shall be open for you. I ask to achieve the success that I want. And then after, just take a moment of silence. After that silence, take a deep breath. Then exhale. Then just smile. Be happy. And just say, Lord, thank you on the fact that I am successful. Thank you for letting me achieve success. Thank you for everything that you have done. Wow, I am actually successful mentally, spiritually, and physically. And I just give my parents money on a regular basis. Thank you, Lord. And then go write it down. Say, I am happy that I am successful. Then start being happy each and every single day, because that's exactly what your alignment is when you are successful. Then be happy on a daily basis, and guess what? Boom. That's literally what I did. I have like a list. I think it's like 10 points, 10 or 11 points of literally me asking, and then believing, and using my emotion. So that's the action step that I want you to do. But just don't say, Lord, I'm happy that I'm successful, but then not feel it within. Say it on a daily basis, because me every single morning when I wake up, I listen to that. Every single night before I go and sleep, I listen to that. So that it can literally be ingrained in my mind, so that in every action that I take, it just be in alignment of my successful version. So that's some sauce that I gave you. If you don't put in that sauce that I just gave you, I don't know. I just don't know what I can do for you. You get me? But let me go home now. Let me go dance, and listen to Ghana. So, I'm gonna check you. I'll see you next week.